Welcome to the Safe Place for Toxic Masculinity podcast. It's your boy Trap, here with my niggas MCZ, Push the God. Technical difficulties early in the episode. What's up, niggas?
What up? What's up? You want to talk about this hiatus?
We was on a hiatus.
How your stark narcissism has created it?
Stark narcissism? You want to air something out early, huh? What stark narcissism?
You're a narcissist.
I'm a narcissist.
Clearly.
And that's why we've been on hiatus.
For sure.
Explain this shit.
You're more important than the program.
I'm more important than the program?
For sure.
That's not a fact.
Sort of a fact.
It's not.
Sort of is. It sort of is.
So, this ain't working, bro.
Well, you might have to hold it till we get new mic stands.
Yeah, fucking take this shit down.
We can skip past it, bro. Don't worry. It wasn't that serious.
No doubt.
Everybody knows you're a narcissist. It's okay.
I have to be a narcissist, though.
Why?
It makes me a narcissist, whatever the fuck you're talking about. Whatever, nigga. Anyhow, we're back from hiatus. That apparently was solely caused by Trap.
I wouldn't say solely. Maybe predominantly, but not solely.
Predominantly.
Not solely.
That's amazing. Predominance. If you had to put a percentage on it, out of the three of us, what would the percentage be?
$75.
Wow. Well, it's interesting that you guys feel that way, because I don't think that the percentage is nearly as high.
Of course you wouldn't.
Is that because I'm a narcissist?
I wouldn't put it all on that, but I do recall a conversation that we had that rubbed me the wrong way. Hence why I've not mentioned anything to you regarding the show and when we're recording.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
You were there. It was a conversation between you and I. He wasn't included in the conversation. It was you and I.
Early in the week?
No, in June.
I don't know.
You want to get into it?
Not really.
Because we could.
Well, what was it regarding?
The show?
What did I say?
So you do want to get into it. Once we cross this line, ain't no going back.
Nah, actually,
So at
forget it.
least give
Forget
them
it.
the
Forget it.
option
Forget it.
to,
Forget it. Forget it.
okay.
Forget it. I feel like this is gonna go down the wrong road. I'm good. We could have talked about this before we started the fucking podcast. The second we get on the show, y'all want to air out some shit.
Nah, y'all.
I'm not airing out anything.
You just asked the question.
Everybody knows you're a narcissist, nigga. It's not a big deal. Anybody who's spoken to you knows this.
Anyone who's spoken to me,
Of course. It's gleaming.
I'm a gleaming narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
This is unbelievable. I think of myself as slightly narcissistic, but gleaming is crazy.
Slightly?
Slightly, but we all
If you
are.
had to put a percentage on it, what percentage would you put?
A percentage in terms of what?
Oh, narcissist
Okay.
to non-narcissist.
Yeah, like your narcissistic tendencies compared to everything else.
I'll give it a good 30, 3%.
And what are some of the other tendencies that make up the other 67%?
My beautiful soul,
So
the light of me.
67% is your beautiful soul, and 33% is narcissism.
I mean, if I'm just given the benefit of the doubt here,
I mean, we know that you would give yourself the benefit of the doubt. All of us would give ourselves the benefit of the doubt.
but you don't think I'm at least 67% beautiful soul? I'm more narcissist.
Absolutely not, nigga. Shut up.
I'm not a beautiful soul.
No.
Wow.
If you think for one fucking second you're a 67% beautiful soul.
I am,
Fuck
I
outta
believe. I believe I might even be a little bit more,
Oh my god.
to be honest. I'm pretty fucking
This
amazing.
is the narcissist in you talking.
I'm pretty fucking amazing.
Right.
How do you think of yourself as beautiful soul?
No.
Not at all.
I'm fucked.
That's unfortunate.
I got my demons.
I mean, we all do. Apparently one of mine is narcissism, but that doesn't overshadow like my entire being, I don't think.
That's exactly what it does.
You're dead ass serious about this shit.
I've been telling you this for how many years, my nigga? Like,
So I'm primarily
Push thought I've been gaslighting you all this time.
I'm primarily a narcissist.
I did. And as I start like learning what it is and the traits that
So I've traumatized y'all,
I wouldn't say that I'm traumatized.
but
now
I operate in
there's
a
term
narcissist
for it.
way with y'all.
Maybe not all the time with us,
Nigga, it's just
but
what
just
you
watching
are.
you interact.
You
But it's
can't help
okay.
it, bro. Maybe it's because you're a Libra and your moon is a Venus or some shit. I don't know.
Yo, Marcus, go fuck yourself.
I'm just saying, nigga. Maybe that's what. Maybe it's not your fault.
But all right, can we give an example of my narcissism?
Would you like to talk about the hiatus?
I don't know. It just involves us?
I can leave out what you don't want to talk about.
Fair enough.
So I work at the brokerage on Saturdays, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone who's in the chat is aware that I work at the brokerage on Saturdays from 10 to 2, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
You wanted to record at noon.
On a Saturday?
Yeah, and I can pull it up if you'd like.
Maybe I wasn't aware that you was working.
It's Saturday. What else would I be doing between 10 and 2? Those are the days that I work at the brokerage. Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2.
So it must have been on a Sunday.
Okay, a Sunday. But still, you want to record at noon. So,
Yeah, I definitely wasn't mindful that you were working.
but you asked a question. You didn't get an answer. You went about your day. When the question was revisited, and I asked you, so you ask the question and don't get an answer. You don't ask the question again until you get an answer. Your answer was, no, I went about my business. But that's not what you do.
That's not what I do?
No, that's not. Because when you want an answer to something, you ask the question until you get what you want. Prime example of that. When you wanted the cord for the drum machine, and I kept forgetting. I heard about it until you had the cord.
So
You asked to record early because you had shit to do. You asked one time, didn't get a response from anybody. There was no blue checks until later in the day. And when asked a question, so like you don't ask that until you get an answer, your response was no. Y'all didn't answer. I went about my business.
You felt that was wrong?
Absolutely. Because anything that you wanted, you made sure you have.
So, cool. But if I ask something regarding something that involves the three of us and I don't get an answer, I'm supposed to pester y'all niggas all day until I get one?
Trav, how many times a day do you look in the group chat?
Once a week.
How many? I'm talking about the WhatsApp chat.
Couple days a week, I guess.
So, is it safe to say that there's conversations that are had in there that may pertain to you that you missed because you didn't check it?
Possibly, but I feel like I check it when I go on.
So, it's okay for you to check once or twice a week, 3 days a week, when we may be asking questions and actually atting you in the chat, but you ask a general question and didn't at anybody or ask twice because you wanted an answer and you just go about your business? Like we don't have an outstanding date on Sundays?
Fair enough. I felt the way that y'all didn't answer me.
From the nigga who don't answer the fucking group chat.
You didn't answer somebody.
Well, like, I feel you. Wait, what you said?
Coming from the nigga who don't answer back in the group chat.
Do you see the narcissism? I'm glad we can help you, my brother.
Yo.
Because when you at work, you don't check your chat. Right?
Nah, I mean, sometimes.
When you at work,
I just,
90% of the time you don't check the chat.
could we do like a text group chat?
What's the difference?
Why, you have your notifications off on WhatsApp?
Like, I have my notifications off on most things.
So that's a who problem. Because y'all niggas made the chat.
You made the chat.
I'm pretty sure I did.
All right, I guess I gotta put my notifications on WhatsApp.
I'm saying. That's the chat. That's the chat that you asked the question in.
And it's been the chat, nigga, so don't.
But even deeper than that, if you wanted an answer for real, you could have sent a text message individually or made a fucking phone call.
So wait.
Or if text
So
chat
hold
works
on,
better for you,
hold on.
make a text chat, nigga.
This is y'all giving me a piece of my medicine and getting upset that I didn't take
It's
it
not giving
properly.
you a piece of your medicine. Nigga, I was at work.
And I don't care about the time because I leave my day open, so I don't answer any questions about time. Y'all niggas pull up, I'm outside.
But I'm at work.
If I have a time constraint, I let you niggas know.
Nigga, when we used to record at 8, 9, 10 o'clock because you was at work, we adjusted. I'm at work from 10 to 2, 4 hours on Saturday and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm with a client, just like you with a customer. You don't take phone calls when you with a customer. You don't look at Instagram when you with a customer. You don't check the chat when you with a customer. Why isn't the same courtesies or the same expectations extended to anybody else?
What's the courtesy I'm missing there?
The fact that when we hit you and you with a customer, you don't answer the phone.
Oh, so you're saying like you was at work so you didn't answer it? But when?
That's
what about when?
explicitly what I said.
But when?
And when I got out of work is when the question was revisited. I called you and you sent me to voicemail and said that you was with somebody.
You called me?
I did. You want me to show you? I'll just show. I'll show you. The camera don't have to see it. Cause nigga, you talk about you felt the way. Nigga, I was ready to walk away from all of this shit.
Because you felt the way that I didn't.
No. Because of your response when I called you and asked you the question, so you don't ask the question until you get an answer. You just ask the question one time. That's like you whisper something and it's like, all right, well, I asked. Nigga, you whispered it. Who the fuck heard it? I called you. Mm-hmm. I didn't text you. I called you. You sent me the voicemail. You said you was with somebody. And then I asked you. So you asked the question one time, don't get an answer, and just say, whatever. They didn't answer. I'm going with my day. You said yes, absolutely. That was your response. That's not a crazy response, though?
The way you're saying it now makes it seem crazier than I intended it to be when I said it.
But that's what you said. That's what you said. And it's like, yo. It's like, yo. So for anything that you really want, you'll make sure that you get an answer for. But because your other engagements trump this.
No, but also, all right, I take accountability for all of that you just said. Fair enough.
Okay.
But also, niggas want to just pop up at some fucking random time in the middle of the evening.
How is it random when, since we started the show, niggas been recording at this time? How is it random?
And mostly it's the time you pick, nigga.
All right, fair enough. I'm a narcissist.
No. But how is it random, though? I don't care about none of that shit he talking about. I'm just curious to know how it's random when you were working on Sundays. You would go in every Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get off 7, 8 o'clock.
Well, 5.
Okay. So you get off 5. We here 6:30, 7 o'clock. Right?
Right.
So how's the time random? If that's the time that you normally get here from when you come off work. You get home, change your clothes, roll up.
Nigga, I swear, I swore that day y'all niggas was hitting niggas at like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
I called you in the afternoon, bro.
I don't remember the call, but I believe you, but you know.
You want to know why I called? You want to know why I called?
Because I didn't answer the chat?
No. Because for important shit, you make a phone call. Right? You didn't get the response that you wanted in a text.
Did I call?
You didn't call.
You sure I didn't call?
You didn't call. It was a text message. And that's why I felt the way. Because it's like,
it was a WhatsApp
nigga,
text.
it's Sunday. Sunday's when we record.
Maybe I used y'all's lack of an answer to go about my business, technically, subconsciously.
And that's the point I've been making.
I guess.
Your other engagements trump your standing engagement.
Your big warm heart, what you called it? Yeah.
Big beautiful soul.
Yeah, his big beautiful soul. He went to go spread his big beautiful soul.
Whatever, nigga. All right. So I still think, as rare as these incidents are,
the fuck out of here.
I still think that at least 67%.
You'll walk down in a busy ass department store on a packed day, Friday evening, and stand in the middle of the aisle if you happen to catch a glimpse of yourself in a reflection. And be like, in the middle of a walkway while niggas is trying to walk by you.
Yo.
Why you laughing? You know you.
Yo. If I don't love me, who the fuck will?
But there's a way you do things, nigga, and the way you do things just prove that you're a narcissist. That
Everything revolves
it
around
revolves around you. If you gotta stop, everybody, the whole aisle that's fucking flowing has to stop because you want to make sure your fucking shirt is fucking hanging right, like, and your shoe got the right drop from the jean drop.
The cuffs sit over the tongue the right way.
Why y'all gotta make me sound like one of them niggas?
Nigga, you will do it. Nigga, I've watched you do it a couple times. I watched you do it so many times. After a while, I'm gonna see how long this is gonna go on for. And niggas be scared and be trying to like shimmy by you, and you just be turning and twisting and fixing your clothes.
Yo.
And what happens is
Then niggas, and then you find, then your deaf
a lot
ass
of niggas
will finally hear the excuse me and turn mad slow like. All I had to do was walk around me. Like, no, niggas can't fit by you, nigga. Fucking clearance section and fucking TJ Maxx, nigga. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yo, my nigga, that is fucking hilarious. Yo. All right.
But now that we got that out the way,
And don't let you be intoxicated. Jesus.
Wait, I do that when I'm intoxicated?
Try. Do you remember taking out a whole bar?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you get done.
But that's that's a part of my narcissism.
It's
Taking
just
out the bar.
part of like your whole persona.
That I don't give a fuck.
Yes. Unless it benefits you.
Wow. Well, that's unfortunate.
it is.
Is it?
I guess. So it's my entire persona, 100%.
Yeah.
It permeates my entire being. There's nothing else.
I mean, it's front and center for sure.
Wow.
You still my nigga though, but
I can't love myself.
you can. But you're not the only one on the show, so there's that.
I'm not talking about in regards to the show at this point.
Nothing else matters.
Whatever.
Nothing else matters, bro.
All right. Half an hour about Trav's narcissism. And I accept that it exists, like I always have. Do I think it permeates my being? Maybe, but
Did it permeate the 33%?
I think that 33% is still kind of valid.
Fuck out of here.
I think his numbers is off. Might be using the metric
So
scale or
so I
something.
can't love myself and be a beautiful soul.
You can do what you want, as long as it don't affect the show.
But I'm a beautiful soul, though.
Okay.
Am I malicious toward people? Or do I just not consider them? Or do I do consider them, but just am oblivious to shit?
I used to think you were bad at self-awareness, but then I realized that you don't consider other people. You're not considerate at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
can agree with that. But for me, it mostly has to do with time and doing things.
Like not being on time.
Absolutely. Because most of the time that you late, it's not because you weren't awake. It's not because you was in traffic. It's you was doing your thing at your pace. at the expense of someone else's time.
So time. Period. Just in life, I'm just not considerate at all.
You're generous, but you're not considerate. And I think you're going to try and conflate the two.
I mean, in terms of me, I think they're conflated.
They're not.
If I see something or someone in need, I'm going to help them out.
That's generosity.
That's consideration. As you have to consider them in order to want to help them out.
No, the motherfuckers who feed the homeless and shove a camera in their face are showing generosity, but that doesn't mean that they consider them. If you were being generous, you like do it for you.
Now it sounds like you're adding another accusation. It's just
no. I
making
gave
a
an
reference.
example of generosity. If you're gonna be generous to the homeless, get the nigga a meal, whatever. You don't need the camera, right? That doesn't make it more or less generous, but it makes it less considerate.
All right, I can definitely see how the time thing goes, but I feel like I consider people way more than they consider to fuck me. By far. Like, I don't rob niggas. I don't steal from niggas.
But most niggas don't do that.
I don't try to holler at niggas' bitches.
Most niggas don't do that either.
A lot of niggas have done it to me.
But most niggas don't do it. And did you ever stop to think that maybe they did that because they might have felt the way of you not being considerate of them? No.
Nah, I mean, I've evaluated over and over all of these situations, and I always come up with
maybe there was something, a situation, an interaction that just like, because that's your shit too.
what?
Yeah, wambulance. Yeah. That's your thing. It's possible. And they could have took the passive aggressive approach.
I can be kind of dismissive, I suppose.
Yeah, that's inconsiderate. And it might seem like a little thing to you, but to somebody else.
But then you also have to think of the times that you felt like, or you thought that people should have been considerate to what you had going on at the same time of you being inconsiderate.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm upset because they're not being considerate of me simultaneously. I'm not being considerate of them.
Yes. Like, but this nigga should have just.
Mm-hmm. Guess you got a bunch of stories like that.
How often do these things occur in the present, in the real time? Like, I do get the time thing. I tell new people that's my reputation apparently, so whatever.
Not apparently. So you don't accept it if you're using words like apparently, so it seems, like that's my reputation, period, is acceptance. Because
I tell them that's my reputation.
No, apparently.
Amongst my friends.
Words mean things. Words mean things.
And apparently is meant to lighten it.
Yes. And amongst my friends.
No, but I do be like, all right, in the past I've been late. I have every intention of making efforts to be regular.
Intent only matters in Islam.
And fucking meditation.
That's
and
it.
Shit.
That's it.
I have the intention.
If I was sitting here waiting for you for a half hour.
I was here 9 minutes before the appointed time.
And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
And you still chose to woke me up like a fucking military person.
Because you sitting in the car. You could have came here, set this shit up, and been looking at topics. Or sleep in here.
I didn't even know you were here.
I said I was almost there on the chat.
That don't mean here.
Nigga, when I pull up, I'm like,
An hour and 10 minutes
Yo, I'm
later.
outside.
on my way, pulling up. I'm here.
But an hour and 10 minutes later, I'm sure after, like I said, if I said I'm almost
Once
there,
he said 6, I figured you was fucking gonna
turn around.
go about your business like you like to do.
Oh, you're a funny motherfucker. ain't you?
Come full circle, baby.
Whatever. All right, so I'm a narcissist. I'm 67% beautiful soul.
You should wake up to a bowl of lobster bisque every day.
I should indeed, and being hand-fed grapes and fucking.
Yeah.
I think I deserve all of that, literally.
Yeah, you do, King.
I'm very kind.
Okay.
I like to change people's lives for the better. I bring my light.
I think that's
Optimist.
debatable.
I like. It's not debatable.
Okay.
I'm a positive impact on most people's lives.
When you're there.
She told you.
When you make it there.
When I make it there.
Yeah.
What do you mean when I make it where?
Wherever.
You gotta be
to
there.
impact.
Right, when I'm a part of their
Your
lives.
presence is a present.
Yeah, my presence is absolutely a fucking gift. You know what I'm saying? I just spread light. You know, I'm unbiased. I'm a good ear.
This would be a good time to get into the Kanye rant.
I'm just saying.
Me too.
I'm a good ear.
Me too.
You ain't a good ear. You can't hear shit.
I care about folks, you know. I'm a little bit I feel like I'm a little too forgiving actually. I've been making some changes in life.
Too forgiving.
Too forgiving. Like I
That's
give
right.
niggas the benefit of the doubt. I give niggas multiple chances.
No, you just treat niggas better that treat you like shit.
Oh, is that it? That's interesting. That's not a fact though.
It's a fact.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
Why where do you get that from? So you're saying like y'all treat me well and I treat y'all bad, and the niggas who don't treat me well I treat good.
Yeah, you got something to prove to them.
I treat you bad?
I don't allow you to treat me bad. I wouldn't allow it.
So then how do you make the statement that you make?
Because it's what most people do.
So you just throw me in a boat with most people?
Mm-hmm. And it's part of your narcissism.
I don't think that I'm an average being.
And it's a narcissistic trait to do so.
Maybe, but this narcissist,
To win people over.
oh, to like not be average?
Then you can pull your narcissism on them.
Oh, it's to not be average, to win people over as a manipulation tactic to then.
Whatever you just said, yeah, something like that. I think you added some verbs in there that I didn't say.
I'm trying to understand this. So I like become well read so that I can manipulate motherfuckers.
That's not what I said.
That's what I'm interpreting it as.
And I didn't intend for that to happen.
So what were you saying?
You win people over by allowing them to do you bad while you stay loyal to them, so then you can invoke your narcissist prowess on them.
And they feel like they owe me something?
No, it just sometimes it takes a while for you to get there, to gain whatever it is you need to gain from them, whether it's trust or whatever.
Wow.
I sent the whole thing in the chat, man, to teach you something.
He ain't watching.
Of course he did. That
Cause
was to help you. That was like a self-help book I gave to you right
But
there.
that was one of the off days.
Oh, right.
Wait, so
He didn't scroll back far enough.
I allow people to treat me like shit in order to win them over.
Right. Because you feel like you have a duty to please them in a way so that you can then flip your control.
Wow. That's interesting. Are you like labeling me like some blanket shit that you studied about? or you like actually this applies to me?
I would say it applies to you.
I had no idea you guys felt all of this.
I've told you you're a narcissist.
I've heard you say I'm a narcissist, but I
I've
didn't
told
know
you about
so
your
this-
time. All the time.
The time thing,
every
But
week.
it's a trait of the narcissist. Think about the people you talk to on a day-to-day basis.
I don't talk to many on a day-to-day basis. Oh, at work.
Whatever. How many? Think about the people that you get upset with, but then you still allow them to be around.
This is true.
Okay, so we can move on.
There's two, and both of them are currently not being spoken to. I don't think that that's me trying to fucking do what you just described. I think it's just me being too forgiving.
I mean,
Because it's actually in my nature to be forgiving. Like I'll be putting water under the bridge about everything.
can both of those things be true?
What?
It's part of your narcissistic trait, and you're forgiving because your Venus is in retrograde.
I mean, I suppose.
Okay. You don't have any debate for me.
I wasn't aware
I wasn't aware of what.
that that's what I was doing.
Okay, we can move on now.
Whatever.
Before we got to get Jordan Peterson on here or something.
We apparently fucking need to.
We don't.
Or we do.
We don't.
So you could dissect my personality from the you know. But anyways, on to more while we're here though. I particularly think this is not about me. I particularly think that niggas are not well intentioned on average.
Including yourself?
I think that I genuinely be having good intentions. I do. I wish niggas well. I try to connect stuff for them. Resources. I'm a resource. Any new shit that I learn about, I try to put niggas onto.
So this was about you.
It wasn't. But you just threw me a curveball. But yeah, I feel like niggas aren't well intentioned. Or they start that way and go to some weird place after a while due to whatever reasons. These I can't figure out.
Those are the ones you need to let go of.
That's what I be trying to do.
Trying?
I didn't realize how difficult it was for me to cut somebody off for real. Like
That
a
sounds
nigga.
like a you thing.
I could do like a female, I don't have a problem.
Why? What's the difference?
I don't know. So stupid.
There's mad people I don't talk to. There's mad people I don't talk to. It's not rocket science, bro.
I be trying to, I don't know,
You'll be trying hard enough.
apparently. Because somehow, some way, they fucking cry their way back in or assimilate somehow.
It's okay. Go ahead and cry. Go ahead and cry. At that point, that is when you're supposed to put you ahead of everything else. When a situation is taken away from you, when it's subtracting from you, not with your niggas.
I wasn't aware of such a bad friend.
Nobody said you're a bad friend, nigga. Can we move on?
All right.
You said you're a dickhead, nigga. That's it. In long form.
But yeah. Let's go on to pop culture.
Since we're talking about narcissists.
In FMLA format.
You think Kanye's a narcissist?
Absolutely.
Of course he is.
Maybe I don't have a full understanding of what this definition is, but all right, go ahead.
Well, scroll back to. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to scroll. You can open up.
Search.
Look, when you do this, right here, media links and docs, it's a link, and it's in there. It says narcissism.
But you can search it too. Pretty sure he can search it.
No doubt.
But yeah, Ye is going off on a rant regarding what's his nigga name? Daniel Cherry, and how they released colorways and versions of the Yeezys that's not approved by Kanye. And there's a long string of tweets. I moved $140 million to Chase, and Bill Grouse still never put Jamie Dimon on a call or in a meeting with me. I need a shoe company like how Jamie Salter bought Reebok, or I'll take over some shoe factories. I went to JP Morgan, but of course they won't give me no deal flow because Jen Ulrich is on the board of both Adidas and JP Morgan. What shoe company will give me control? And the rest of the tweets are taking personal digs at Daniel Cherry. I understand that, like, you know, Kanye was wronged, right? Like, from what I understand, he's supposed to have the final say regarding anything Yeezy. So for Adidas to make their own colorways, I feel like that's a breach of contract. For Adidas to, I don't want to call it a knockoff.
They're knockoffs.
But again, they're wrong, breach of contract, right? But a big part of me feels like this is rich people problems. And like, get your lawyer. Have your lawyer take care of business.
So level with it and just look at it as like, has he crossed the line of professionalism, or is his behavior warranted for how he's been treated?
I think both things. So I think that he's crossed the line more so than the behavior warranted, because I don't think that what Daniel Cherry did was in spite of Kanye rather than for Adidas. You know, I don't think that he did this like, well, we can do this and cut Kanye out. I don't know how the financial situation worked with that, but still, we don't know the workings of your deal. These are motherfucking multimillionaires, billionaires.
Right, but regardless of the deal, right, shouldn't creators have that creative control? Shouldn't creators be allowed to see their vision through the way they want it to be seen through? Regardless of the deal.
I think so. The short answer is yes. Right? But have you done a markup of anything before?
What do you mean?
So like to design anything and have a design, like you have the vision, but you're not the artist and can't put it on paper, and you're working with somebody to bring like a design on paper to life, or,
have I done
digitally.
No.
Yeah. So at work I used to do it. like designing the school brand clothes. After a certain point, like you have a certain amount of revisions before now we're charging you. You have a certain amount of revisions before now we're just not going to do this. We're not going to move forward with this because at what point are we doing a right job? You came to us for a reason. Whatever the reason is, you chose us. Yes, see your project through. You shouldn't nitpick at every little thing. And if you are going to nitpick, here, we'll release this. And then in the next version, this will be the tweak. Right? Like Yeezy 2, whatever, however he numbers these shits.
Mm-hmm.
Here, in the next revision will be your revisions. Now we have a bar to start from. We here in concept, we never going to release.
But the concept is there. They're just doing colorways that...
Yes, and again...
And then doing shit that look like Yeezys that ain't Yeezys.
And I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. If Yeezy is the final say with regard to Yeezys, Adidas is dead wrong. Regardless of who made the decision to release it, I don't think that it was personal. Like, oh, well, fuck what Kanye thinks. We're going to release these colors. I don't think...
Was Dame wrong when he walked into that Def Jam office when they were having conversation about Jay-Z's Black Album?
Who had the final say regarding Jay-Z's album?
Fuck that.
Who's the creator?
Jay-Z is.
Okay.
But Dame's the CEO.
And I get that. Each of them have different things that are important to them. Right? Kanye don't care about Adidas' bottom line. Kanye cares about his product. Kanye don't design anything else for Adidas.
Whose problem is that?
Kanye's problem.
It's not.
It is Kanye's
It's
problem.
not. If he's profitable, how is your whole company my problem? This is a distro deal, right? Let's just say this is a distro deal, nigga. You make them. You got the factories. And I'm helping your bottom line.
True. I don't think that this is a personal dig at Kanye. For Kanye to come back and take personal digs in response to something that happened business.
I think someone knocking off your shit is a personal dig.
I don't, though. Think about Shaq.
Okay.
Right? When Shaq was on Reebok, you know, he had the Shaqnosis fire sneaker. Shaq wanted to make something affordable.
He went to Walmart. He made a bunch of knockoffs. He took a dig at Jordan. He said, fuck Jordan. His sneakers are too expensive. I'm going to make them cheaper.
Again.
But he had to say fuck Jordan first.
But even without the fuck Jordan, he still sells sneakers in Walmart. He still sells sneakers in Payless. He still sells these sneakers
But
for less.
You have to get to fuck Jordan to knock his sneaker off.
Maybe. But I don't think...
Instead of you going and sitting down with a design team
that's
and
the
making
whole
your
thing.
own shoe, you said, fuck this guy and all his hard work and all those guys' hard work. I'm just going to take their shit and put my logo on it.
They look alike. But they're not the same thing.
And it's the same thing with them shit that look like Yeezy that ain't Yeezys. They look alike. They resemble each other.
Yeah, but I think those resemble each other a lot more.
What, the Shaq shits?
No, the
Yeezy shits.
Yeah. And again, I don't think that it was like, yo, fuck this nigga Kanye. I think it was, yo, there's an opportunity. Let's see what we can do with this opportunity.
I think before you get to there's an opportunity, you have to say, hey, fuck this nigga. We got something that look like this. Niggas will buy it. It's close enough.
But I don't think it was fuck this nigga.
I think it has to be.
Yeezy
I don't think there's
is
any
Yeezy,
way.
and the people who are attracted to Yeezy, the people who can afford Yeezy, Yeezy has his niche. Now we trying to expand our reach.
Under the same umbrella, with the same logo, with the same name on it, hell no. On the same website, nah, hell no.
I'm gonna make a different website. It's still an Adidas shoe.
To be in the same building to do is even crazier to me. Even more disrespectful. When Shaq said, fuck all these niggas who's making these niggas, I'm bite off y'all shit and put them out. That's one thing, doing it from across the street. These niggas are doing it in the building. They're walking by him, smiling in his face, knowing next door they're working on a fake sneaker of his. Nah. Ain't no way.
I don't think that it was personal, man. I don't. But I think Kanye's past is going to be held against him with regards to this, because he's been vocal about everything that bothers him all the time. But
it doesn't matter when you when you create billions of dollars for people. It doesn't matter.
It does.
You get to have your gripes.
No, because now it sounds like rich people problems, and nobody cares about that. Only rich people give a fuck about that.
I think anybody who's a creator gives a fuck about this.
Maybe.
For sure.
Maybe.
For sure.
I say maybe.
I say for sure.
It's like, take your lawyers, handle your business, recoup whatever you need to recoup, and that's the end of it.
But you're saying it sounds like rich people problem just because they're rich, not because it's an actual rich people problem.
It's rich people problem because they're rich.
No.
But it is.
Not every creator is rich. That's what I'm saying. If you level with this, it makes sense. It's not just a rich people problem.
Yes.
You can definitely level with this.
So there is truth to your point, where if you have something that's successful, there's a high probability it's going to get knocked off.
But it becomes the biggest problem when the niggas are in the same office as you.
And while that may be true, who's to say that he's not getting a piece of this? Because we don't know that for sure. We only hear what Kanye is saying.
Because if he was, I'm sure he wouldn't have a problem with it.
I don't think so. I think that Kanye would want all of the pieces, not just a piece. You made this decision. You move forward doing this, that, and the third without my permission. Everything comes to me.
But also, instead of going and making a knockoff of his, they would just ask him to create more.
No, this is easier.
That doesn't make any sense.
From a business standpoint,
I don't care.
It's easier to knock off something that's already here. I don't have to come up with a new design. But again,
and not pay you. That's why they did it.
If he's not getting
we know
paid.
He's not.
We don't.
We know he's not.
We only know what Kanye is saying.
Because we know how companies roll. We know how they do it.
But we also know how Kanye rolls.
How does he roll? When he's wrong, he says something about it. He's obviously being wronged. If you're being compensated for it, it means you're being done right. Usually niggas do shit like this so they don't have to compensate you. Niggas don't turn around and knock your shit off to say, oh yeah, let's give you half of this.
But again, to your point, they're in the same building. So did you think that Adidas thought that he would never see this? You think that Adidas thought that he would not have a problem with this?
Because they said fuck you. So they didn't care whether he's seen it or not.
To me, that doesn't make sense, because it's going to cost you more now to say fuck you than if you done it and it's like, all right, look, here's what we made from it. Here's your cut.
If you do it after the fact, it's disingenuous.
If you take me to court, you're going to get that anyway. So does my intent matter at that point?
But the point is, niggas do it sneakily so that they can avoid that. They change enough things so that it goes under this microscope.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission.
And that doesn't make it right.
That doesn't make it wrong.
It does.
It doesn't.
It's exactly what it does.
It doesn't, though.
Is stealing wrong?
If you get caught, yeah.
So you should ask for forgiveness after you stole something?
Absolutely. You gonna ask to steal it?
Exactly my point. No, you could ask to borrow or have it and not steal it.
Yeah, but if I can borrow it, and have this shit back and you ain't know, that's the risk that you take. Right? Because there's a chance that I can take it and you realize it and now I'm in I just needed to hold this.
And my point is, I borrowed it, thought you wouldn't realize because you're a dumb nigger.
No.
And now.
Because you got bigger problems. You got bigger fish to fry than Adidas.
What bigger fish is that?
I don't know Kanye's life.
But what bigger fish will he be having to fry? These are his main two sources of income.
I know he's
Yeezy
rich,
and Gap.
I know he's rich, bro.
What does it have to do with anything?
These are not the only things you got to worry about.
If these are his biggest money makers, they're the biggest thing he has to worry about.
They're gonna make you money. Even if he never comes out with another colorway, you think people gonna stop buying Yeezy?
But what does it have to do with anything? If you're being compensated wrongly, just because you're making some money doesn't make it right.
But it don't make it wrong. Listen, in business, there's no permanent friends and enemies, bro.
Which is fine, but
there's none.
At this point, he's ready to sever ties, so he feels like he should out everybody.
So he can sever ties, right? Nobody verbally said, fuck you.
And does that make it better?
It does, because you're verbally saying fuck you.
But if you said fuck me behind my back and I found out you said it.
Why do we have to hear the fuck you, is what I'm saying.
We heard the fuck you when they started releasing a bunch of shit that looked like his shit. And you go on the confirmed app and it's sitting right there and you're like, what the fuck is this? This ain't Yeezy.
It's Yeezy, son.
It's not. They got a whole different fucking product number code, whatever the fuck going on there.
It's Yeezy, bro.
So now we looking at this shit like, oh, these niggas is crazy. This shit don't make no sense.
It's just two Z's in there, yo. It's the Yeezys, man.
Whatever.
Listen, I just feel like his past don't help him in this. Again,
I think his patch doesn't help him, but niggas should have known it was coming if you're gonna do him wrong. So they could have saved themselves the headache and actually just got a team of actual niggas who know how to design and make their own shit and put them on instead of knocking off another nigga shit.
Niggas gonna knock off this shit anyway, bro. Would you rather it be knocked off in here and you can get some on the back end, or have someone else somewhere else?
But the point is that they're not gonna try to. The disrespectful part is that they're gonna do it and not try to give you anything. If someone else does it across the street, it's like, all right, that's to be expected. Niggas do that type of shit. But we're here every day having meetings. We're speaking. You got my whole fucking prototype closet over there in the corner. You can see all my shit. That's the crazy part. Y'all niggas probably already got shit knocked off that I ain't even done finishing yet.
Nah, son.
Whatever. That's my opinion.
Listen, I don't think that. I do think that the line of professionalism was crossed between both of them.
I OD super fuck.
But who crossed it first?
Bro, it don't matter.
It does.
It doesn't.
Of course it does.
Nigga, two wrongs don't make it right, bro.
If you slap me and I shoot you,
two wrongs don't make it right. And now
there's no such thing as right
now I'm
and wrong.
shot and you in jail.
There's no such thing as a right and what?
And wrong. There's no like good and bad. It just is what it is. Just there. It's like everybody has good and bad. There's no just like innately good people and innately bad people. Everybody.
But I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the particular action. You
don't think there's innately good and bad people?
No, I think everybody has
equal parts of both.
Not equal, but it kind of just flows like
I think it's equal.
through the both.
It depends.
It doesn't
on the
necessarily have to be,
circumstances,
but
the situation that you in that makes you make a decision. Like someone who's starving, who's hungry, they got kids to feed, they ain't got no job, they don't know where the next meal coming from.
They're more inclined to be bad, but that doesn't.
Because again,
but
because
what
of
makes
the
it
situation.
bad is not bad.
that doesn't speak to the natures of the person and which way they're generally gonna go in those situations.
But you just
Because
said
everybody's
bad,
not gonna
so-
operate the same way.
But you just
In
used
that
bad.
situation, I think that everybody would steal to get a meal for themselves and their kids. I don't think anyone's just gonna sit there and starve.
Cool. That could be a situation where majority of people is going to lean towards the.
So can we agree that stealing is wrong?
Oh yeah, stealing is
Okay, so you did a bad
wrong.
thing. So you did a bad thing.
But what was
But
the good in
everything is
that?
about balance.
That you got to eat and your kids got to eat and you got to feed your family. So it's not just innately good or innately bad. It had its
It depends on
duality.
what perspective you're looking at it from. But I believe that everything's about balance. Look close from here.
What the fuck is that noise?
So how do you explain people that lean towards fucking bad things
Like
constantly over others who don't?
Niggas don't do bad things all the time, bro. Niggas
Nobody
who
does?
do bad shit don't do bad shit all the time. They don't.
If a nigga got 20 fucking bad incidents and another nigga got one and they the same fucking age, like this is what I'm trying to say. The ones that are overwhelmingly getting caught up in bad shit or doing bad shit. It's not, you talk about it's an equal amount.
You
It
don't know
flows
what
so
they're doing
perfectly.
it for. There could be a righteous reason behind why they're doing it. You don't know the whole picture, is what I'm saying. Every decision is not made, let me wake up and see how I can torment society.
Right. Everybody isn't just. I don't think anybody's just sinister. Like hoping bad, praying on bad is gonna come out. You know what I mean? Like
I believe there's exceptions, right? Like
course,
there's
but we're
exceptions to
talking about
every
the
rule.
rule.
But overall, I don't think that niggas wake up like, how can I fuck shit up today? I don't.
So, like, all of what y'all saying seems very limbo-ish, but the factors that contribute.
So you with your what he called himself earlier?
Big beautiful soul.
You with your big beautiful soul. You don't do any bad.
I'm not saying that I don't.
So what is it you're saying? Does some things good happen from that bad? Is there a duality there ever? Most of the time, I'm pretty sure there is.
But I consider it all depend. There's so many outside factors. The outside factors being,
And that's my
okay.
point.
So somebody leaning toward. This is what I'm saying before me. Somebody leaning toward doing some wild shit all the time. Trauma could be a major factor in that. The circumstances, of course, but
So you're saying that you believe that there are people who wake up and are just like, I'm gonna fuck shit up today. And
yeah.
when the day is over, I'm gonna fuck shit up tomorrow. And you don't think that the reason why they may be fucking shit up is because that's how they know to provide for themselves. That's how they know to provide for their families, or that's the easy way for them to provide for them.
So what is it you think is just inherently bad that has that could not possibly have any well consequences?
Rape.
We're not gonna do this.
What? I just okay, but is that valid?
We're not gonna do this.
Why?
It's
Listen,
You act like you was about to fucking defend it.
there is a defense, but I'm not gonna have this conversation right now.
I would love to.
I'm not.
there are exceptions to every rule. Give another example.
Pedophilia. Which could also be trauma related, but I don't give a fuck.
Regardless of how you feel about
Could
that.
Could be.
Again, regardless of how you feel about that.
Okay.
Like, I don't believe that a nigga just woke up and was like, yeah, let me do this. I believe, and again, this is not to justify or defend it, but I think that most cases, something happened to them as a kid.
Fair enough. Like I said, trauma could be a part of it. It isn't always, I don't think.
And I'm not saying that it's always a part of it, but I don't believe
but
that
at the
niggas
same
wake
time,
up
right,
like, let me fuck shit up.
That is a like instance, right? So do you think like someone can go out, do that, and not like do any good? You know what I'm saying? Like,
No. In the same way that I could be
So
a
you don't think
narcissist
someone-
33% of the time and be a beautiful soul 67. I could do some good,
right?
and I could be.
That's what he just said.
But you said no.
You said innately bad though. If you tip the scales towards darkness all the time, nigga, you're innately bad. What the fuck? If
you're telling me someone who does that, right? They wake up every day and just do that. You don't think that like somebody could do that, get up, have a family, be loving to their kids, loving to their wife, and drink as a hobby?
Rape
Can't say that word.
as a hobby. Right, but all right. So whether you're trying to say like it could just be an outlet or something, it don't matter.
What I'm saying is, are they an innately bad person?
I think that there's certain things that if you engage in, you're innately bad. Think about how much you're doing in that act. With regard to humanity, with regard to moral, with
if
regard
that's
to
the only bad thing that they do, right? They have fundraisers, they raise, they do shit in their community. They have strong ties in their community. A lot of the time, these motherfuckers have strong ties in their community. So that makes them innately bad because of the one bad act, regardless of how much trauma it causes in society, no matter how much trauma it causes to the person.
That person may be looked at as a piece of shit, but they're not just innately bad. They do some good. They do things that are well.
would you say it's an accurate statement to say the good in people normally outweighs the bad? I'm trying to gauge where the fuck you're going.
I said it's half. Niggas make decisions every day based off of circumstances and situations. Every day. Life is about decisions and choices. Depending on the circumstances that you in, you might engage in more risky activities, right? You'll hit a parlay when funds is rough, right? And hope that it hits and you can turn 5 into 500, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you had $2,000 in your pocket, you're less likely to hit a parlay. Circumstances and situations. Some people would say gambling is bad. You're thinking about it from hurting people.
I'm thinking about the motherfucker that walks through life, bro.
I'm telling you, most niggas do not walk through life like that.
There may be 1 in 100,000, but we're just talking about the
one. Nah, bro.
You're talking about some exception shit.
No, I'm not talking about no exception shit. The niggas, yo, come on, my nigga. Like this ain't fucking rocket science.
How many people do you know?
We know plenty of niggas, individuals that lean towards bad things as a norm.
Okay,
if it's an opportunity to rob somebody, whether or not they got it, they fucking with it. If it's an opportunity to fucking violate somebody, they with it just cause.
So
the opportunistic fucking get over type of niggas, bro.
But that doesn't make you innately bad.
I don't believe that.
You don't think anything makes somebody innately bad? So you can do all of these acts and just walk through life being lawless in the whole 9 yards and just not be considered innately bad?
In exceptions, yes. but as it pertains to the rule, no. I don't think that most people are out just running rampant and lawlessly.
So all these
And if
serial
they are, they
all right, so let me ask
eventually
you
go to
this.
jail.
All these serial killers, Charles Manson, all of these niggas, they're not innately
Those
bad.
are the exceptions, my nigga.
Those are the exceptions.
Of course.
Because they kill people. But the rapists ain't the exception.
At some point, yes.
You got to have enough rape sessions under your belt.
But okay, if that's the way you want to.
So one, you're not bad. You just did it. You just tried it out like fucking.
But
Bro,
it does,
let's
do you
keep
understand
it
when I
being.
say innately, my nigga? Like 100% bad. Like you have bad intentions about everything. Completely sinister. Like I don't think you get what I'm saying.
Yo, isn't there science backing this? Like there's like gauges of sinisterness, nigga. If you can go beyond a certain point with regard to humanity,
And how many
psychology,
people would that be?
pain.
How many people would fall into this category?
I don't know, but I would think it's more than y'all. Apparently, I think it's more than what y'all fucking think. That's for sure.
If you had to put a percentage in society,
Let's give a fair percent.
Charles Manson ain't
I'm
kill
asking
nobody.
you.
Of
Charles
innately
Manson
bad
ain't kill nobody,
motherfuckers.
nigga.
If I'm giving a fair, what?
Charles Manson ain't kill nobody.
He didn't kill nobody. Oh
No.
yeah, he made everybody
cult
kill
leader.
somebody.
Don't put that on my boy.
Of innately bad motherfuckers in society.
Yes.
Overall.
yes, answer the question.
What's the percentage of white people around?
More than black people. 67% of some shit. 60% of something.
That was halfway a joke, but there's innately bad niggas too. I think confidently we could put
Don't say we. I asked you.
confidently I could put I would give a staunch like 1 out of 5 niggas. 1 out of 10 the most.
1 out of 5 is 20%.
I know.
You think that 20%?
Maybe 10. 10 is a fair number. Innately bad motherfuckers.
I think you're completely wrong.
So hold on. Is it 10%? Name 10 people. Name 10 people. Any 10 you want.
George Bush, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Wesley Snipes, Dave Chappelle, George Zimmerman. How many is that?
Was that 7?
Christopher Columbus.
What you naming all what? Or you're doing both sides of this?
I'm just naming 10 people.
So there's 1 black guy. There's 2 black guys in here.
Shaka Zulu. Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Out of those 10 people, which one is innately bad? That's my point.
Out of any test trial, I'm not going to find one.
No, not innately bad. Have they done bad shit? Sure. Are they innately bad? Do they wake up with malicious intent every day? No.
In order to be innately bad, you have to wake up with malicious intent every day. You can't just lean toward. You can't just lean toward it when the opportunity presents
No,
itself.
if you lean toward it, that's where that would not make you innately. If you lean towards it at times, to be innate would mean that is in your complete.
Is that
See, that's where my
you lean to all
definition
the time.
differs. If you lean towards it 8 out of 10 times. If you lean towards it 7 out of 10 times, does that doesn't make you innately bad?
So let's say the rule of being innate is 8 out of 10 and up. 8, 9, and 10 out of 10. How many people do you think that
Marcus,
is?
how many people do you know that
You have to understand that most people are going to be on that 50-50 line. And it's going to teeter off as you get to that 80. And it's going to teeter off as you get to the 1, 2, and 3, or if that's the good side, right?
Most people, what you're saying is equal. Half and half.
Talking to the mic.
Half and half.
Yes, I would say most people would fall between that 50 line, that 5-5.
And again, I feel like what will change that is circumstances and situations. Like most people.
So even I think there are people that you're thinking are 6, 7, and 8s that aren't. They're more on the 50-50 side, but you only know them to be whatever it is in your head.
If you had an opportunity to rob an armored truck and get away with it, and you knew you can get away with it, would you? You can get away, let's say there's $5 million in there. Would you? You knew you can get away.
And you had to kill somebody.
No. Not necessarily.
Okay. So you suck a dick for $5 million, but wouldn't kill a nigga.
Where did the suck a dick for $5 million?
I'm pretty sure we've asked each other before, would you suck a dick for $5 million? And you said yes. I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to throw that on your jacket. Fuck it.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure you said yes before. It might be a no now, but I'm pretty sure you said yes before.
That's no me.
I'm pretty sure he said yes before too.
That's no me.
And what about yourself?
I've said yes to that before.
If you can get away, mine is sucking cock. If you can get away with robbing the armored truck and get away with $5 million, you had the opportunity to do so. Right now, right this second, would you?
I gotta kill somebody though.
Without even without killing somebody.
Rob an armored truck and not harm somebody?
Yes.
Probably.
There's no way you're gonna rob an armored truck and not harm somebody.
Even if it's an inside job.
Okay, let's say that.
Let's say it's
how
rape.
much does it have to be for you to kill a nigga for it?
I
How
don't
much
think I
does it
would
have to
kill a
be
nigga
for there to
because
be
of that.
guns blazing?
I don't think I'll have to kill him.
And you know you would get away.
I don't think, nah.
I think you're lying to yourself
I'm not.
for the sake of this argument.
I'm not. I wouldn't
I
just
think
murk
so, too.
somebody because I want
It's not
to rob
it's
an
not
armored truck.
just murking somebody.
It's for your benefit.
It's life-changing money.
I wouldn't.
You're a narcissist. Of course you would.
I really wouldn't. So I must not be that much of a fucking narcissist.
He gonna come through in the S65
560.
2023 joint. AMG
Maybach edition.
big body. I mean, he gonna upgrade the
Two-tone.
Rollie.
Yo,
Cabriolet.
I seen a two-tone rose gold and cream Maybach today on the way here. I never seen that in my life.
We got some comments in here.
I wouldn't kill nobody.
With regard to the Yeezy shit, it was business, not personal. Yeezy ain't want the design, Adidas liked it, so boom. It may not be ethical, but ethics is a wide umbrella and up for interpretation.
Chris says Trap is a narcissist 91% of the time. Fuck you mean.
Yeah, so
Fuck you mean.
there's the narcissism because there was a comment before that. That's the only shit he saw in there. Everything else is more than that. Some people can be like that from being broken, or that's the exposure they had, so that's why they that's what they know that works with regards to people doing bad things and not being innately bad. But so you would rob the truck if you ain't had to hurt nobody.
I'd consider it.
So if you knew you could get away with it, you wouldn't rob the truck. You can get away with $5 million tonight. You wouldn't rob the truck?
Do I get to pay the nigga that I robbed?
The choice is yours.
Not this nigga capping, boy.
I'm not capping.
Because none of that really matters. Even if you got $1 million tonight, that wouldn't change your life?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about 5 of that. I'm robbing the truck. There's no question. I might even shoot somebody for it.
I know. What about you? I really wouldn't kill somebody.
If I know there's no way I get away. I mean, get caught. If I know I was walking out of there freely,
I might even risk
to
it.
go.
Niggas getting 5 years for a manslaughter, son.
Only thing promised is death, baby.
Listen. For you to sit here and say you wouldn't rob the truck, if you can get away with it, you're lying.
How you gonna tell me what my character is?
You've never stolen before?
Yes, I have.
It's been anything that you've stolen been less than $5 million.
Correct. Right, correct.
So you telling me that you have an opportunity to get away with $5 million?
$5 million without killing somebody, I would consider it.
Consider it? Bro, the shit that you stole, you didn't consider. You just did it.
This nigga Travis annoying, bro.
Let's move on. Because you're making me mad.
How the fuck?
Because you're lying.
I'm not lying.
You are.
What if I'm supremely pussy and don't like stuff?
You can get away with it. We're telling you. Everything is going to align in your favor.
Means you're not going to have any confrontation, more than likely.
You ain't going to have nothing on your conscience. The motherfucking bank is insured. Now what?
I'm saying I'd consider it. I probably
now
might,
you'd consider
you know
it. Let's move
for
on
$5
to the
million.
next topic. Because you lying. This nigga sitting here bold-faced lying too.
I'm not bold-faced lying. I might do it if we don't got to kill nobody. All right, fine.
You keep saying you might, bro. Words mean things. I might is not yes, nigga.
I'll probably do it if there's no bodies.
What percentage is might and probably? What's the percentage difference there?
Probably like over a 70% chance if there's no bodies.
No. I mean, between the word, when you say might and probably, what is the difference in percentage between those two words?
They're pretty close.
Chris said he robbing the truck twice.
All right, fine.
Nigga, everybody. I know girls that'll rob the truck.
And kill a nigga. Just off rip.
They might. For $5 million and you know you're going to get away with it?
I don't think I'd just kill somebody for that. Feel me?
Nigga said, Trapper, quote unquote, get money nigga. He def gonna rob the truck because he only likes money.
What's up,
Chris? Bro, just keep it a stack with yourself because we know you.
I would probably rob the truck without killing somebody.
You will rob the truck.
But if I gotta kill somebody, it's like, damn.
You will rob the truck, bro.
I don't want that.
If you have to kill them, that'd still be a probably. Right? Because you're really not sure. So that's still probably. So
it depends on how I feel about the nigga.
You don't know. But regardless, you left both of those up to a probably, so it's okay. You really don't know. You're just confused. Whatever. Lost soul.
This nigga lying.
I'm not. Y'all think I'm that sinister?
I do. Nigga said,
don't do it.
The what?
Buy another Benz ass nigga. He got you, son. Listen. Just keep it a stack. You ain't even got to say it. Cause we know that if you could get away with it, you would do it, bro.
And
Trive.
I implore you niggas to try me if you got any options.
Travis, there's an option. I'd have robbed the truck already. I'd have been robbed.
But like
what?
you kind of like are silently with a lot of shit.
So you're saying he's innately bad?
No.
I'm talking about right now, today.
By your different definition of it.
It is. According to his definition, yes.
Right.
Today, right? July 12th made 10 years that I've been home. 10 years removed from this shits, I will rob the truck today.
Okay.
Today. Like, oh shit, we gotta wrap this up, y'all. We'll change pace a little bit.
What?
Well, we're not gonna go and do this back and forth trying to get you, like, try and pry the truth out of you. We know, the listeners know.
All right.
And don't worry, we're gonna ask them to leave it in the comments
So
if they'd rob the truck, because I promise you, like 99% of the people gonna
all
rob
right,
the truck.
I
if they
will
know they get
probably
away.
rob it if there's nobody.
Bro, you
So
keep saying
annoying.
probably. Words mean things. You, the nigga who's with the natal charts, and no, because my Mercury is in Gemini. Like, nigga, words mean things. Do they not?
Sure.
Again, words mean things. Because sure is synonymous with yes, but sure is not yes. You could have said yes, right? You chose the words that you chose for a reason, right? Because it doesn't 100% tie you down to agreeing to what I'm saying.
No, sure means definitely. Even though people often use it wrong.
So even at that, probably does not mean yes.
It definitely doesn't.
Probably
But sure
is maybe.
definitely means yes. So sure is still what you want to use?
Sure.
Okay.
It's okay. You ain't got to admit it for the fans. I don't know who you trying to put on for.
I'm not trying to put on for fucking nobody.
I'm sure the girls will do it too, nigga. Oh,
I am positive they would. The fuck is you mean?
Yes,
And you wouldn't?
As if he's better than them.
I'm not. I'm not positioning any of that. I just said if it involves a body, I would have to figure it out. I'll probably do it if it don't involve a body. I'm not that money hungry that I would just kill somebody for a couple of dollars.
Bro, I took the killing out. I took the hurting people out. The truck is just there. These niggas are inside. They giving you a window.
Yeah,
you
I'm
got
probably gonna do
15 minutes. You keep saying probably.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. Fine. I'll do it.
Maybe means no, probably means yes.
I'll probably
but,
do it.
But probably is not yes. Because there's still doubt. Because if you went to court, you could say OJ probably did that shit. But that means that there's still some doubt. Because if you felt he did that, OJ did that shit. Aren't those two different statements? OJ probably did that shit. OJ did that shit. They mean two entirely different things. If the jury said OJ did that shit, it's a different outcome, right?
Okay, fine. If it don't involve a body, I'll do it.
It only took 20 minutes to get to that. You ain't got to put.
It's not guaranteed though. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Nigga, in
you
the
acting like,
scenario is guaranteed, nigga. The scenario was guaranteed.
The scenario was guaranteed. It's not guaranteed that I'm gonna do it still, even though I'm even saying that I'm gonna do it. I might see the situation like,
I'm gonna just pass on this free $5 million. I'm gonna go back to working at a car dealership instead of owning
I'm done
one.
talking to this nigga.
whatever.
So you'd rather work at a dealership than own one?
Why are you still talking to this man?
Because this nigga is lying.
I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore.
It was fucking.
All right, fuck it. I'm
can't do
lying.
it.
Go ahead. I'm lying. I'd probably do it. I'll do it.
This nigga can't help it.
I'll do it. Nobody's. I'm doing it.
You some extra passive aggressive ass nigga.
He,
Why I gotta be all of that?
Because when you give answers like maybe and probably, that makes you passive aggressive.
I'm just learning a whole lot about psychology today.
Does that not make you passive aggressive?
Simply using maybe and probably.
Yes. That within itself. Can we please get to the next topic?
yeah, we're gonna change gears a little bit.
A lot of bit. I won't talk anything about this nigga personal life.
We spoke about this on a.
You wanted to do this shit to begin with.
This nigga nothing.
Fuck is you talking about?
You have proven to be fucking annoying as hell.
Soon as the mic turned on, soon as I introduced the show,
I didn't want to talk about it.
you wanted to
I
jump
just
down.
said we took a break because of your stark narcissism, nigga. We could have moved on from that. You wanted to delve deep into it. I don't give a fuck.
We spoke
I always
about
say what
this.
I want to say.
But you could have. You purposefully chose to say it at the start of the show.
I said it to you in the chat today. You didn't want to have a conversation about it then. You chose to have the conversation here, not me.
All right. Next topic.
We spoke about this briefly on a. It wasn't brief, but we spoke about it on a something along the lines of this on another pod. With Omarion and Lil Fizz.
Oh yeah, he's finally telling the story of
I was
his side of
I
the
was
story of what
smashing-
happened.
I was smashing old girl the
and
whole
why the tour got ended.
I really liked her, bro. And I'm like, bro, that's not your girl. Like, what's up? You cool? Yeah, man. He go to the bathroom, come back like, all right. I'm talking about, grab his stomach. This is a random chick, bro.
This is a random.
This is a random that was on the road with us. You feel me?
One of the dancers?
Somebody on the road with us.
Wasn't with the in the ballroom.
So when we got back and when we had this meeting in a dirt field and they telling us this shit over, they go in to say, we know about y'all wanting to leave. We know about y'all wanting to get out of y'all deal and do your own thing. I know about you such and such. I'm like, this is a random chick, bro.
This is a random.
This is a random on the road with us. You feel
All right. So Lil Fizz fucks a chick that niggas is on the Millennium Tour with.
Allegedly.
He didn't say who.
No, he actually said it.
Yeah, he didn't say who, but they said that it wasn't a dancer. It was just a chick who was on tour with them.
No. When they asked if it was a dancer, he got
said it was
real smiley about
Yeah,
it.
but he said it was a chick who was on tour with us. That's what he kept emphasizing.
To not emphasize that it was a backup dancer.
So
It seemed like it was a backup dancer. The way he smiled about it.
So it could have been, right? Absolutely. Now, I think the topic that we had before was along the lines of are your homeboys side pieces off limits? Right? Because I don't know that Omarion had anything with the girl. But if he didn't, to me, that's fair game.
True.
It's like, I don't give a fuck how you felt about her, nigga. You ain't make a move, whatever. Nigga, we talk about, yo, that bitch is bad. Nigga, that don't mean that's not making a move. That's not making an advance. That's not trying to pursue nothing. Like that's just like in the brokerage. Just because you said good morning to a client and answer the question, just because you said good morning to a customer and answer the question for a customer, that does not make that your client. There was no paperwork signed. There was no conversations regarding that. You said hello. That's not your client. I feel like that's the same thing. Yeah, you said she's bad, but if you wasn't pushing up on her, if you wasn't making advances, what you mad for, bro? You should have been quicker to the draw. Because we both saw her.
Okay, so how far do you have to get in your advances before it becomes?
You have to make an advance, bro.
Before it comes off limits for you.
Make an advance.
So once an advance is made,
This is where your fucking personal vibe just permeates through. Let's talk about push for a second.
Y'all niggas is talking about me like I'm nigga, I accept that I'm the slayer, nigga. I accept that.
You accept that you're a what?
I'm the slayer, nigga. I accept that. Like, nigga.
This is
But
what
I also explain y'all are my niggas. Any chicks that y'all would have had would have been y'all business. They off limits. But your man's bitches is your man's bitches.
but that's his man.
But that's his man's.
Okay. That's not his bitch.
All right, fair. Fine.
But what I'm
Bro, the
asking
nigga
is,
just said, yo, I liked her.
I like her. All right, cool.
What I'm asking is, how far does one have to get?
How
Nigga.
far can somebody get on a tour, though?
No. What?
Y'all niggas are
They're
together all the
every day.
time.
How
I'm saying
far
just
does
you
one
saying
have
that
to
you like
get
her is not enough, bro.
between high and a relationship or marriage before you say it's all yours, my G.
Bro, if you made a move and scenarios regarding us, because y'all are my niggas. Y'all made a move, she's off limits. If you ain't make a move and you just said that bitch is bad,
Okay, so
she's
what
still
if
up in the air.
What if a move was made and it went nowhere?
It ain't go nowhere. I'm supposed to
But this is just I'm trying to get to the bottom of how you thinking.
It ain't going
So
nowhere.
how far does
That's
it have
not
to
your
go?
girl.
How far
Y'all
does
weren't intimate.
How far does it have to go for it to be off limits?
If you talking to her, she's off limits. After you finish
But
talking to
that's
her, it's
exactly
off
what
limits.
the situation
The
was.
nigga said, yo, I had liked her, bro.
You can't like a bitch without talking to
after
her.
the fact, so he didn't know.
Nigga, you crazy.
Wait, you say you can't what?
Like a bitch without talking to
Nigga,
her.
you crazy. Niggas like bitches every day. Niggas like bitches that they can't even get next to.
But you don't like them.
He
You just-
told him
they
after
just
the
look
fact,
good.
I
There's a
like
difference.
Shorty, like I feel like we're
There's a
going
difference
places.
between liking a bitch and thinking she look good. There's a difference.
Nigga, you can like a bitch. Did you make a move? Were you making moves? And if the answer is yes,
You ever liked the bitch you didn't talk to?
I can think of a couple.
That you've liked.
Hey,
That sounds weird to me.
niggas is weird.
Okay. All right.
Listen, all I'm saying is,
You've liked the bitch you never spoke to, Trev?
Like with my heart.
yo, the fact that he asked that question,
I'm not-
this
I'm
nigga's
not
on the
asking
same
this
side
nigga
of
no
this
more
argument as me, nigga.
I'm not asking this nigga no more questions, bro. I'm not asking this nigga no more questions. This nigga Jupiter is somewhere crazy right now. It got to be. This nigga is on some dumb shit.
What?
Where your Jupiter at?
I don't fucking
You need
know.
to find it and pick it up, nigga, because you're losing yourself.
So,
My nigga.
so
What?
with the information that we have from what Fizz gave, right?
I'm still
'Cause
gonna personalize it.
I don't doubt.
Wait, so you think that Fizz was wrong, right? That's your position.
It depends on how far it was in the thing.
But again, with what we have, we don't know how far it was.
And I'm just gonna assume if a nigga say he like a bitch, he's at least talking.
But
to her.
he said that he was saying it after the tour. Did I hear it wrong? He was saying it like after the fact. Like they
He said it
He said,
on
"Oh,
the
I've been
tour when
clapping
he
Shorty
found
all
out.
this time."
the whole time as they were on tour, because they ended the tour in the middle of the tour.
Yeah, he was. Fizz was like, "Oh, I've been fucking her the
Nigga.
whole time."
But yes, they
But
were
they
still on
on
tour
tour.
when he said, "Yo,
We dismantled.
I had liked her, yo. Like, yo, what's up?" So, with this, you agree with Fizz based off of I ain't never like a bitch I ain't talked to.
I'm just gonna assume he was talking to her. But if we're just going
No.
So this nigga was just infatuated with a bitch that he was looking at.
No.
He's retarded.
So we'll use your argument.
I don't have an argument.
Your argument is your assumption is
If I had to assume.
Omarion had,
If I had to assume.
if you had to assume, you assume that Omarion was talking to the bitch because he said he liked her.
Right.
Right? We'll go with that. You go to the label and derail everybody else's money because that's what happened after the tour. Omarion went to the manager went to the label, niggas had a meeting. I know about y'all niggas trying to get out y'all deal. I know about y'all niggas trying to do this. I know about y'all fucking so and so. Supposed to be my man.
And I would assume that it was even deeper. So we already know Fizz is a dog, right?
I guess you can use
Right.
that.
The nigga fucked his baby mom with 2 kids, right? What? Omarion's baby mom got 2 kids by him, and he was fucking with her.
Oh yeah, that was
Right,
the
so
little
we
bitch that's
already-
with Tay Diggs right now.
Yeah. So we already know this nigga's a dog. So going by that, whether it was his girl or not, he wouldn't have given a fuck. So let's just say, I mean, I don't want to. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where to put this. We already know he'll fuck his man's baby moms, whether it was out of spite or whatever.
I'm asking. I'm asking.
Who farted? You farted, nigga. That's why you over here.
Nah,
It wasn't me this time. That's why I was late. I was in the crib shooting.
You farted, didn't you? Why you can't just say yeah? Why
might
you gotta
have.
lie?
Nigga said he might have. Possibly.
Probably.
perhaps.
Probably.
Oh shit. But anyhow,
Medio, because you're Dominican.
what?
Medio, like halfway.
Half.
What are you asking?
He was asking if you would fuck the homie's love interest.
That's not what I asked him.
No, I was asking if it makes it okay what Omarion did and fucked up everybody else's money because Omarion ended up the only one subsequently making money from music afterwards.
Depending on how deep that relationship was.
So let's just say he liked the bitch.
I would say that's a bit ridiculous. Maybe his ego got the best of him.
Maybe. Nobody else
Probably.
made Brad, bro. I'm just like, yo, this shit is kind of ridiculous that I just feel like you famous, right? If he was trying to wife her, okay, you a slime ball for that. Do we know that he was trying to wife her? What are the odds that he was trying to wife a backup dancer? Right? For sake of argument. Would you say that they're high?
I don't know.
If you had to assume.
I don't know, man.
I think that Omarion.
He said he liked her, not that he loved her. So I mean,
yeah, but Omarion went DEFCON 1. These niggas, the nigga bought out the motherfucking You Got Served dancer niggas in the verses and not B2K, which probably would have helped the nigga win some more rounds had he bought these niggas out.
he was doing it for Lil Saint.
Yeah, I get all that, and you still got smoked in the verses now.
Did he?
He did. He did. This nigga didn't sing most shit. He didn't sing. Nigga took his shirt off and thought he was gonna win the verses. Mario laughing at the nigga. Mario singing new shit. Niggas didn't even know Mario had new shit.
I still don't know.
My point. Like, it's like, come on, bro. Like, maybe Fizz fucking with Omarion's baby mother is like irreconcilable differences. Maybe.
We just know he's that type of nigga. Now I wouldn't put it past him.
I don't know, bro.
You got anything for us, buddy?
I can't relate. I don't know. I don't be trying to fuck the homies' interests.
You just trying to.
Unless it was like, I don't know. If it's like,
So what makes a girl off limits to you?
if my nigga says that he's feeling her like, and I feel like he's got emotions or some shit, like, all right, whatever, leave the bitch alone. Y'all niggas, like, I bet. Heard you.
So the three of us are sitting here. All three of us see this bad joint. We in the restaurant. See this bad bitch walking in.
Uh-huh.
Right? All three of us. Yo, she's fire. Yo. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All three of us think she fire.
Okay.
Is she off limits because she's interesting to all of us?
No.
So elaborate on what makes her off limits.
All right, so all three of us sitting there, you run down.
Okay.
She gives you the number. If I run down after that and she gives me the number,
Okay.
clearly it ain't the type of timing for anything, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
What makes her
how
off
long
limits?
after?
like, couple minutes.
I came back to the table, and then he went to a table.
You know what I'm
Now
saying?
she just double texting both of y'all. Y'all comparing notes.
Exactly. At that point,
Is it who hit first?
flip a coin.
So if he
right?
hit first, you gonna end it?
Yeah, he hit.
So
If the nigga talk about,
So if he hit first, if you hit first, would you want him to stop talking to her? Just because you hit it?
if she gave him the number,
not necessarily.
for me it's like, well, damn,
You a team jointster.
because she don't even necessarily know that we know each other per se, unless she looked to see where we walk back to, right? Now let's say she did. Okay, she the one running game now.
Why are you dodging the question?
Listen, he can do what he want. Ray J voice, I hit it first.
That's not what I'm asking.
He can continue to talk to her. I just know at that point, I know that this can't go anywhere further than where it is right now.
Like you just hitting it
It can't go further than that.
because she's entertaining me.
Yeah, how would make her my wife and she entertaining you with pussy too?
But we didn't say that I fucked.
But we didn't say that you didn't though.
This is true.
You ain't had the fuck. What if she sucked your dick?
Nigga, the question was if you smash first, would you want him to stop talking to her?
If I fuck first,
Yes.
And the pussy was dumb good.
even if it wasn't, it's like, all right, I'm fucking her regularly now.
No. You just fucked first. We ain't added all. You ain't added all of that.
What is your
other shit.
expectation of your man? Like, yo, that's some fire, nigga. Get in there.
Listen, there's no expectation. There's not.
Of course there is.
No, but there's not.
Of course there is.
When is my loyalty expected
When you
to come
allow
out?
me to come in your house and you allow me the freedom to walk through that bitch, there's the expectation of that nigga ain't gonna rob me. That's my man.
There's no expectation in this situation. But yes,
At
I
which
do
point?
expect you to not rob my house.
At which point?
That's what I'm saying. What is it that
So you
expect
first
from your
hit
friend?
is no expectation.
Or what would you ask
You
of
hit
him?
for 3 weeks in a row is no expectation. At which point is there an expectation?
So if I
She goes on the rotation fully.
until I'm ready to take off the rotation.
All right. Now,
So
what if you catch feelings
today?
When do you catch feelings? You're going.
But if you fuck, why would I catch feelings at that
We're
point?
not assuming that I fucked. That wasn't a part of the question.
If I start catching feelings and y'all didn't fuck, sure, maybe. If you've seen her naked, I guess I can live with that. It's just titties, right? It's just a little pussy. But if I fuck, let's say I got the number first, you got the number right after, right? I'm pursuing, she gave me pussy today, she give you pussy tomorrow. At that point, like, you can't move forward from there. We know you not the kiss and tell kind of nigga.
But
I'm letting niggas know, yo. Remember Shorty from the restaurant? Yeah.
I was
That's
all
me.
in that.
You ain't the kiss and tell kind of nigga. So there's a chance that even though you didn't say that you fucked, that you could have fucked. Am I wrong?
That's fucking funny.
That's funny.
Hold on. So you hitting it once. You feel like you have now rights to tell your man, like, that's me.
Nah, he
I
just
want
say
this.
he gonna say it. Like he gonna be like, nah,
I would bring it to the chat.
I was splashing that.
That's it.
But you would bring it to the chat and tell what would you want out of that.
I don't know that there's like a direct one. Maybe indirectly it's like, like I'm killing that. But again, unless the other
So are you
nigga with the
shit
number
testing
says
niggas?
something.
Nah, he's just saying that is just his way. Like he just going let niggas know that he hit. Remember Shorty from the other night?
I don't think that is a heat check.
But I don't think he
It's not a heat check, bro. It's
Oh, you're saying if he made that action knowing that I got her number, is it a heat check?
right.
it's not necessarily a heat check. Because I would think that the assumption is, oh yeah, he's on that. Because you didn't get the number for show. You got the number to try and get the
So
draws.
would you be telling him? So would you be putting in the chat just to put in the chat?
Because I know he has the number.
So would you be telling him to tell him it's some fire, you need to get in there, or back the fuck off?
Either one.
Nah, I don't want to hear that.
Just to say
It's
it.
like,
There has to be
just to say
intention.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, so you doing it to stunt? Like I hit first.
You
Yeah,
doing it to stunt.
I killed it already. Yo.
And just because I might unknowingly be in the back having
You could have fucked first and just not said nothing.
But would you say that at that point I'm obligated to
But
be
we're
like
saying you hit first in this situation.
no, but hold up. In this situation, if you decided to blurt it out and I didn't, am I then obligated to let you know like we
You're not
Eskimo brothers, my boy?
obligated to you're not obligated to do anything. Nigga, she's not. Bro, you looking for a direct answer and there's no direct answer.
Of course
This
there
is just, there's not. This is a girl that I fucked. At that point, there's nothing more, nothing less with that. I got her number yesterday. I killed today.
You like her?
She cute. She got a good vibe right now.
Do you not like her?
She cool to be around. Does that mean that I'm hanging out with her every day?
Can you fuck a bitch you don't like?
I have. I have.
Yo.
What's funny about that?
Have I fucked a bitch I don't like? Maybe I learned I didn't like her after I fucked.
But I have.
All right.
I don't think that he had to go deaf.
But when would be the appropriate time? If you, let's say you bagged her, you killed, I never even got the number. When would be the appropriate time that niggas got to employ their loyalty?
It depends on how I was feeling about her. Like, it would have to be deeper than, yo, I like her. For me. Because I like her, it's like, today I like her, tomorrow I might not. Can I see something moving further than just
Okay,
this?
so is there a point in which before you make her your girlfriend that you
I have
would
to feel like I want to make her my girlfriend. That's the point.
is there a point in which before she's your girlfriend that you would intend for your boyfriend, your man not to hit it? Or have that expectation of your man not to hit it?
Yes, when I am at the point where I'm feeling like she can be more than where we are right now. When I start
So
feeling like
just
she can
say-
be more.
Just say you got a 5 rotation.
Okay.
At what point would you express that? Just say he didn't get the number the next day. Just say you've been fucking with her and we never seen her.
Okay.
He goes out. He's bottle poppy over here.
Why do I have to be bottle poppy?
That's how
And
you get down.
he gets her
That's
number.
not how I get down.
Maybe he gets her IG, sends it to the GC. And you like, yo. But it's never been your girl. We never met her. You may have talked about her, but we don't know who she is. So he's valid in getting her number
Okay.
and her gram or whatever. So at this point, what would you say?
I would tell him, yo, I know Shorty. How you know Shorty?
What if that was already understood? Yo, I got this chick number in plus tonight. I knew you were gonna get tight when I said it.
So he disclosed how he knows her. I'll disclose how I know her. Because at that
but
point,
would-
if she's in the top 3 of my rotating 5, nigga, you can't talk to her. That's it. Is that what you want to hear, nigga?
I'm
Nigga,
just saying,
if
we
she's
were
in the
just trying
top
to
3
figure out.
of the rotation, nigga. That's it.
We were
But
just
I'm
trying
just
to
trying to-
figure out
so-
at which point.
I believe that there is niggas out here that will say they don't care about a bitch because they're not supposed to.
No. Sure. There's a lot of things that we're not supposed to do.
But would you? What I'm trying to figure out is, at what point would you express the fact that, yo, I
When
like
she
this
makes
girl?
it to my top 3 in my rotation of 5.
Okay.
Because at that point, your top 3 may be who you're shopping around to figure out, all right, who's going to start for this team.
So what if she was in your top 3 and never made it to 2 and swindled out? Can he then still smash?
For me, if she's out of the top 3, I have no problem. Because if she's no longer in the 3, something happened.
But she
to get her
never
put
she
on
never
the
made
bench.
it from rotation. She was just in the rotation, right? You was just fucking on the roll.
Yeah.
On the
What
roll.
if y'all just went
you
back
gotta
to-
ask him.
What?
She never graduated from nothing out except the rotation.
Right, maybe y'all just became friends. Maybe you just...
At that point, it's
She
straight.
wanted more, but she wasn't 1 or 2, so you couldn't really give her what she wanted. So she was like, all right, we could be friends.
At that point, I prioritize somebody.
And Tricky
above her.
Trap come through and
At that point, I prioritize somebody above her.
So you don't care no more. Okay.
There's a reason why she wasn't in the 3 anymore. The other 2 could.
But I would assume that you still care about her.
Sure.
So that's why I'm saying that.
Yeah, but not in that capacity at that point.
At that point, but you did, and there may be some lingering.
Sometimes you gotta know when to cut your losses, yo. You know, you go through some shit, you experience some shit. It's like, you know, maybe I shouldn't spread myself so thin. If my mans want to experience that, be my guest.
How do you think I would play it?
That's for you to answer, nigga. Why the fuck would I assume some shit when you sitting right here?
Because you delineate all these other opinions about me. Why the fuck you can't delineate that one? Go ahead.
No.
All right.
Delineate your own opinion about yourself. How would you handle it?
I don't know.
I don't think that. I think if you got the number, you want that to be off limits.
If I got the number right off rip.
For sure. Because I feel like you went and got the number to try and pursue something.
Pursue something.
Whether it was pursuing the pussy, whether it was trying to build something, whatever. There was something that you was trying to pursue, and you want to achieve that. And I don't think that you will want your homeboys to infringe on that. I think that if you was out and got a bitch number, and then on one of the off nights that I happen to go out, and I get her contact too,
I'm going to feel away.
I think it'll be a conversation.
That is crazy.
I'm not saying that you in love with the girl, but I think that it'll be a conversation.
Like, nah, I like her. Leave her alone. Like, what the fuck, nigga?
Why are you making yourself sound like you helpless? Why are you making yourself
So
seem
how
like
would
you helpless?
how would the conversation go?
I think that you would make it known that you talking to her, and this is where you at. I think you'd make that known.
That's interesting.
You don't think that you would?
Just simply because I got her number? No.
You was fucking her,
I was fucking already?
and I was out on one of the off nights.
And she
that I
gave
happened to
you the
go out.
number.
Y'all was fucking. Y'all done meditated together.
Yo, bro.
You done pulled out the stones on the bitch and shit.
Bro.
That's what you do, man.
Why you gotta... Wait.
What am I waiting on?
I think you'd be like, yo, bro.
I hate you, dogs. You're so fucking ridiculous.
Why?
Because you bringing up shit that ain't even relevant with every girl. It's not relevant with
I feel like
half of
you
them.
do that with every
It's not.
I feel
It's
like
not
that's
a
just your
fact.
play, my nigga.
Yo, that shit is crazy. You said meditating together.
I feel like that's your play.
I've only ever meditated with 2 women.
I feel like that's
In
your play.
life.
I feel like that's
It's
your
not my play.
I feel like you be doing like you like played the piano for her. You did some high level seduction shit to the bitch. Cause that's just what you do.
Just because I got their number.
No, we talking about you fucking her though.
Oh, okay. No.
You feel like she knows your heart because she's seen you make music. You gonna get to some weird space, man.
You fucking...
You know, the Erykah Badu scented incense, like scent your mold. Cause you a meditator, right?
Yeah.
Like, babe,
But I've only ever meditated with 2 women.
like, girl,
which is fine, but you be doing deep shit, my nigga.
Deep shit.
You do.
Come visit this astral plane with me, girl.
I literally don't do deep shit with every girl.
Every nigga, yo,
don't. I
Trav
don't.
would be like, yo, I had a spectacular night.
Why you gotta make me sound like these neo soul niggas?
You do. I gave her a fire ass Nuru massage and I burnt my favorite candle and it was such an experience and
You're speaking to the fact that I'm a romantic? Like, I don't do that with every fucking girl. What is wrong with you?
nigga.
It's not cap.
Stop the cap.
On my fucking mama, I don't.
You do it often.
I don't do it 90. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nah.
Nigga, you're definitely wild.
Yo,
There's niggas in my messages saying that's cap time.
Who the fuck? These niggas don't know me. The fuck?
you be having you was 3 hour poppy, my nigga. What you mean? Y'all was going through experiences, man.
I mean,
You was
doing
learning her whole
spiritual
body in
sweats
one
and
night.
shit.
Spiritual. Yo, I
man.
really hate that everybody does this with me. The fucking sign shit.
You
the
was
So
astrology
hold
shit.
on.
I
If it
can't
walk
be,
like a
I
duck
can't be
and
into
talk
what I
like
want to
a duck.
fucking be into, huh?
You
If it
had
walk
a
like a duck
3
and
hour
talk like a duck,
session
bro.
of nut retention and chakra absorption with the bitch.
Oh my fucking god. You are OD dragging it as
I'm not.
per usual.
I'm not.
Bro, those two don't even correlate because I know what the fuck you think you talking about. Nobody ever said nothing about nothing astrology or nothing like that. When nigga, fuck you. The fuck,
You got
bro?
really defensive, bro.
Nah, cause he dead like there's certain shit that like if I'm really into a woman, I'ma do, and he's trying to like.
Wait, hold on.
He's trying to put it out there as if it's like.
Hold on. I'm not talking about anything specific.
You are though,
I'm not.
bitch.
I am
You
not.
are.
I am not. I
You
swear to God,
are.
I'm not. You are getting offended because it's some shit that you do.
You just
I'm not thinking about-
mentioned meditating with a. I really just did that. And you're making it seem like it's so devalued, like I just do it with everybody. I've only meditated with 2 women in my
But
life.
I use meditation as a point to get my point across. It may not be specifically meditation, but you have your deep shit that I feel like you be doing.
Because I want to share experience. No, I don't do it with every girl though. What is wrong
You do
with
some
you?
deep shit with a lot of bitches.
I do some deep shit with a lot of bitches. That is crazy, bro.
I wasn't there, bro.
What constitutes deep shit though? Also, like
It's
beyond
deep
the
to me.
astrology shit and fucking
but
meditation.
that's deep to you.
It is, but what is that? No, like just that joust? No, not necessarily. Meditation, yeah. Like if I'm meditating with somebody, it's because I'm trying to,
Nah.
be closer to them
So like I said,
and feel their.
But you naturally a lover boy, right? So you're
make that face, nigga.
You're do some deep shit.
by accident.
Okay.
you don't think
But
so?
also, like, niggas consider anything outside of fucking violently. I don't know. Like, niggas consider anything outside of at this point Netflix and chill deep
So
shit.
hold
like,
on.
Damn.
So give me an example of something that regular niggas consider deep that you
Ain't
don't
that deep.
outside of the examples that he just gave.
No, because all the games I gave is deep shit.
No, but outside of what you gave, he can't use those.
Okay.
So you can't use meditation. You can't use the astral natal chart
Nigga,
shit.
all niggas gotta do to see all of these examples. Hold on, I'm gonna give some. But all niggas gotta do to see these types of examples that you niggas is talking about is go through the other podcasts. Cause it's like anything that I fucking do is some next shit to niggas.
You just a lover boy ass nigga though.
Buying some flowers. That's some deep shit to niggas in
No, it's not.
2022.
That's not deep. That's regular. I do that.
You do? Fucking reconnecting a girl that you're dealing with a fucking past family member or something. Like, y'all niggas acting
But
like...
that's deep. That's not.
I just feel like it's...
Reconnecting a girl that you dealt with a past. I don't even know someone.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm confused.
He spoke about it on the show.
Fucking...
But for the record, that is deep because for me, if I'm not into you that way,
I'm
your
not trying to
relationships
heal
with
your
your
trauma.
family is not my business.
You see what I'm saying? And I think niggas are absolutely fucking ridiculous for that.
Why?
Because
I'm here for
just
one
because,
thing
bro.
and one
all
thing
right,
only.
fine. But along the way,
Why you sweating,
can,
bro?
I'm,
Cause he's fat.
yeah, exactly.
I'm fat. I ain't sweating like that. Are you under?
I run
pressure at
hot.
the moment? I do too, but whatever. I just feel like you sweating because.
Because I'm getting
'Cause you're in a
nervous.
hot
That's
spot?
not a fact.
Yeah.
I've been sweating.
Nah, you wasn't sweating like that when you was texting and shit.
I was, but okay.
You wasn't.
You could look back later on, motherfucker. I was.
Hit that nerve, baby.
I don't think that's ridiculous though. Like nigga, I don't think that niggas are ridiculous for not caring.
Can
about-
you please give your example?
Of what?
Some shit that niggas consider deep that ain't deep.
to you? Because that's deep.
Flowers ain't deep, so you can
Just
skip that.
any
one.
type of
No,
any type
no.
of player.
We're not looking
smooth
for a
shit.
blanket statement, baby.
I'm trying to think.
Because if I'm invested in your family, nigga,
Or I'm trying to make a deeper, darker connection with you.
Deeper, darker. Why is it darker?
I don't. I'm just. I don't know. Ain't that what it's like? Ain't that the saying? Deeper, darker connection. What would be the deeper, enlightened connection? That sound even deeper.
Anything that's not a text that says you up. Oh,
No, that's not.
I'm
true,
on.
nigga.
I'm
Shut up.
OMW. Like my nigga. Like niggas be OD dragging it. Like
not
niggas
true.
can't do nothing, bro. 9 times out of 10, it don't matter who the fuck, whatever. Y'all niggas is like, oh, this nigga Trav doing it, did.
because you's a lover boy ass nigga, and you be trying to downplay the shit that you doing, but nigga, you be in love.
I can't just spread good vibes, and I don't be in fucking love. I don't. I be chilling, enjoying the moments.
All of them.
All of the moments.
All of the moments.
So is meditating some lover boy shit?
Absolutely.
If I'm meditating,
Absolutely.
listen. All right, fine.
No. Before you go into explaining it, nigga, yes or no? No, sure, possibly, maybe. Yes or no? Is that lover boy shit?
I don't think it directly correlates, but I can see why y'all might.
Does that mean no? I need you to say yes or no. I don't care about none of the other shit you talk about.
Lover boy shit?
Yes.
Not necessarily, no.
No.
Not off rip, no.
So what's something you only do with someone you're in love with?
I would probably only
Go ahead.
I would
Finish that statement.
I would probably only regularly meditate with somebody that I'm in love with, probably.
Regularly. So
So why would you do it once and not twice?
I've only ever done it with 2 people.
why?
Okay. But you did
I also
it,
I
and
do
you
it for
can-
different reasons as well. It's not really necessarily correlated to love, but like I want to see what I feel from them. I want to see
What if they correlate
if
that way?
if my meditation becomes
Talking
something
to the
more
mic.
powerful. I want to see different things.
So this is your test to see if you're in love with them?
No, I'm just doing it as a way to bond
So
with them.
could you meditate with somebody?
I can meditate with anybody, but I don't.
Gay to me.
Huh? That's gay.
I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Everything that a nigga do, if a nigga
Bro.
yo, niggas are ridiculous, bro. And you know what else I realized?
So what is something that is off limits for anybody that you're not in love with? Because it seems like to me everything's on the table, so you can't like
Everything is on the table just because.
anybody.
No. As if I'm in love with somebody,
Yes.
I'm
is
going to
something
what are
that
you
fucking
would
holding
do
exclusive?
I'm gonna
for?
with
fucking-
a woman
I'm
that
gonna-
you in
I'm
love
gonna-
with
I'm
that
gonna-
you won't do with nobody else.
I'm gonna be loyal to them. I'm gonna fucking
That's regular shit. That's every nigga
What's
shit.
loyalty?
cap. But okay. I'm
Loyalty to their standards or yours?
to theirs. Like I'm gonna be loyal for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like
See,
Probably
there go
be
them- there go
loyal.
them words. I'll probably.
I'm gonna be loyal. I am loyal in a relationship. So if I'm in love with them, you get that. I'm going to want to solve their problems. I'm going to
I've seen you do that for frivolous bitches.
frivolous bitches. But, name a frivolous. Give me a frivolous example.
You want to say it?
That was frivolous. Fine.
It wasn't.
You act
Because-
like it is.
hold on,
one
because-
day you act like it's
because
nothing.
when
Next day you
I'm
act like
sitting
something. So
here
you got to decide.
talking about
We not-
this
we not-
nigga in love, this nigga got spending night bags, she got spending night bag.
No,
When
no,
I
I'm
was
not even talking about her.
shit
I'm not even
then-
talking about that. I'm not even talking about her.
Oh, you're not talking about the one you love.
No. no. No.
Yo, y'all niggas are so ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous, bro. Yo, you know what I
I'm
noticed?
talking about some shit that he act like is real. He act like that's frivolous, but I'm talking about something that he be acting like is real frivolous. Yeah, you know. You know.
Yo, bro, listen.
He knows
You know
too.
what I notice niggas like to do?
What do we like to do?
Because I'm like more
Of a lover boy.
Lovey-dovey?
yeah, I guess like more inclined to be
No,
romantic
just
and
say
shit
it,
like that.
lovey-dovey, bro.
Niggas like to
Let's
keep
not make it seem like I don't be romantic, nigga. Let's not do that. You
No, let me explain.
Are
Let me explain.
inherently
Let me
a
explain.
lover boy.
Let me explain. Because I have a tendency to be more, like I like that whole exchange. Like, I like to do that shit.
But if
Cool.
you doing that with everybody,
I don't.
but you do.
Y'all niggas be over fucking exaggerating shit
You
that I
said
be
problem
doing.
solving. I've seen you try to solve a lot of people's problems.
Maybe I'm just a problem solving type of nigga.
So you can't put that in the exclusive
So
bag.
then take it out.
Okay,
But
we can move
That
on
puts
to
us
what's
back
the
at
what
square
I
one.
noticed that niggas do, y'all take the niggas like me, right, and try to turn them into these like fucking unicorn gay niggas, right? And y'all niggas will be in the background doing the exact same shit for the girls that you in love with. While putting on this persona like, oh, I'm this gangster nigga. I eat
But-
fucking pancakes plain with
If
no
we're doing
butter,
it for
no
bitches we're in
syrup.
love with, you be doing it for all the bitches.
I don't do it for all the bitches. That's
Okay,
cap.
okay, that
That's
might be
OD cap.
You do it for most of the bitches.
I don't do it for. I don't.
You thought he had your
That's
back,
cap.
didn't you?
Yo, bro. No, I
thought you
didn't. I
had a
knew
front.
some bullshit was coming up. I don't care what niggas say. I know what the fuck I be doing. Y'all just perceive me being a cool nigga that spreads good vibes as some
You sound like a
extra
woman.
shit.
Good vibes is some woman shit. Shut up.
I just bring the good vibes. Stop acting like it's more than what it is. I don't be
Niggas
rolling out
calling
the
you
red
Captain
carpet for
Save-A-Ho.
every bitch. That's crazy.
What?
You act like I be rolling the red carpet out for every bitch. That's crazy, my
I'm
nigga.
not saying you rolling. I didn't say that.
You do.
What I
It
said
might
was
not be the
you
full size red
sharing
carpet, nigga.
These deeper experiences with lots of women.
Maybe these deeper experiences that y'all talk about are not as deep as you think they are. Because you talk about astrology, nigga, and in case you figured out, in case you haven't figured out, at this point, if you don't like,
Just using astrology to get some pussy.
no, I knew you was gonna come with some bullshit, bro.
Niggas
But you
talking
gotta be
about
able to level
45%
with
of the
that.
bitches
I
you
just
do
happen
that
to
with.
be into it. I think that it actually determines things. Whether or not y'all don't is irrelevant, but you still, that's not deep to me. That's just like, I do that about regular people, strangers.
So
Like, I'm
can I ask you a
curious to
question?
know.
If you had to put a percentage on what percent of people in society subscribe to that? You think more people are just winging it? Or
At this point, it's
people,
fucking extremely prevalent. Extremely.
even with regards to it being extremely prevalent, right? So is using a Mac. Nigga, 75% of the workforce still uses PC. 75% of computer owners own a PC. But Mac is prevalent. You know what Mac is, right? You got a fucking Apple phone.
People are leaning. This has nothing to do with my beliefs or anything. Statistically, though, this shit is probably more popular than it's ever been.
I'm not asking how many people know about it. I'm asking how many people subscribe to that with their interactions with people, are trying to map out natal charts with people and meditate to bond. If you had to put a percentage on it.
At this point, I don't know. 20?
That's not a lot. Right?
Okay.
Deep.
So,
Because you just added that caveat of trying to meditate to bond. Niggas are so annoying. I really hate y'all niggas, bro.
Bro, those are your
fucking
words.
ridiculous.
words mean things, bro.
Cool. I'm
So
just
use
saying,
different
y'all
words.
yo, Marcus just said all willy-nilly, yo, this nigga just be meditating. Meanwhile, I've only meditated with 2 people. And
And
it
how
should
did
be
you feel about
valuable
those
to
two
those
people?
2 people. Not
You
that.
meditated with 2 people.
How did you,
You
feel
did some
about
other
those two
shit with 2 other people. It's all some deep shit that you just keep raising the bar. So now the
What
next
the
2 bitches.
fuck is deep?
Now the next 2 bitches.
Oh
it's
my
meditating deep.
God.
It's meditating deep.
Uh-huh.
It's meditating deep.
Yes or no before you go into an explanation?
Sure.
So that's something sacred to share with somebody else.
Now we talking about
that not
sacred. I really hate y'all niggas.
That's not sacred?
Sacred and deep is equivalent now.
Okay, let me ask another question.
Sacred.
Let me ask you another question. Where do you meditate?
Anywhere.
Where's anywhere?
In the bed, in the car, in the grass, at work, at my desk,
So
I don't think.
in the gym.
Can you meditate in all those places?
Yes.
Doesn't it have to be like completely silent for you to meditate?
No.
definitely not
Candles
quiet at
and-
work or the gym.
A bell.
But I don't know because I don't
gong.
meditate.
I mean, ideal in certain types of meditations, you want it to be silent. It doesn't have to be. I meditate listening to waves, mad loud.
I mean, you deaf, so they ain't saying much.
Word. No, you really can't hear
Whatever.
shit.
All this deep shit y'all talk about, like my nigga. So what is the superficial shit that y'all do?
Meditating is
Hit the
obviously
bitch up.
deep.
Hold
for
on,
you.
hold
on. Meditation is obviously deep for you because you said the 2 people you meditated with, you want that to be special for them. But
I
then you
think that
don't
it
want to
should be a
say
valuable
yes,
thing.
it's deep. So
It is
you
deep.
need to clarify with yourself first what's deep and what's not.
Meditation for me is a deep bonding thing.
Okay. So it is deep.
Sure. But you just tried to act like I do it with everybody.
No, I tried to level with you and show you the thing that you do.
What?
That could be considered deep.
All right. So if we had a list of things that you're supposed to do with bitches you're just interacting with, for y'all niggas, it would be eat, fuck, text each other you up. Like, yo, first of all, for the nigga in the 3-decade relationship,
3?
number 1, shut the fuck up. Number 2, you don't really have a scope.
Of what deep is?
To be like classifying all of that, and you're just like, you like to portray yourself as this.
I never said that I wasn't romantic with the person that I felt a particular way for. I never said that. But for girls who are not that, you don't get that. If you ain't her, you don't get that.
What if I emotionally am just more emotionally open, more generally speaking by nature than y'all niggas?
We call that Loverboy.
So fine, I'm a lover boy.
We've been saying that. You ain't had to agree to it.
All right. I gotta go meditate with somebody. So let's pick this up next week sometime.
Nah, not sometime, nigga. We gonna lock it down for Sunday.
Can we do Monday?
We didn't even get through all the topics.
We didn't.
Do we ever? We didn't cover the fucking lot about Trav today.
You the one that want to keep talking about yourself. You do it to yourself, bro.
That's interesting. But yes, see y'all niggas next time. Trap the Narcissist will be present.
The Stark narcissist.
Marcus the Sociopath, and Push all of the above.
Sociopath?
You're definitely sociopathic. He's beyond.
Maybe I can agree with that. Narcissist? I don't think so. Not in the least.
You're kind of narcissistic.
Not really. Cocky? Yes. Vain?
I thought
absolutely.
Those are the reasons why I call myself slightly narcissistic.
No, that's
but
just,
people think I'm just full blown.
Absolutely.
All right. Until next week, folks. Hopefully I have a mic stand.
Yeah, buy one.
Mm-hmm.